I'm back here 1 year later at the Pullman site. Everything's put together. I was here a year ago for the grand opening, and now I'm actually gonna go inside of the clock tower. I'm here with Travel Well Solomon, and it's part of the National Historic Site, so free entry. Come in. It's everything is nice and neat and well kept up, as most national sites and parks are. All right, let's go inside. It's a little smoother.
Was this your first time in?
Yep.
Yep, this is the first time. This looks like a replica of the rail cars. Definitely luxury of his time. Got the velvet seats, dining rooms.
And the brass. And the stained glass windows. Everything from the Pullman is first class.
Here's George Pullman. So here's a map of the Pullman area, which was not a part of Chicago at the time. You can see there's the, I think this is the clock tower. Man, it was a, no, that's the clock tower. It was a huge area. That shows how big it was. Comfort or control? Could you imagine living in a town owned by one person or owned by a company? Now, this is a cool map of what's left, and this is the clock tower, but as you can tell, the left part, there was a fire about 25 years ago, and this side of the clock tower that we're in now burned completely down. I'm not sure what this was. Oh, it tells you the wheel factory. That's the church that's across the street, still there. The arcade is still there. Here's the Pullman strike. Didn't last long. I mean, this was the whole experiment probably lasted about 10 years.
The union was the sleeping car porters, the strike, you know? Or was that more so later, maybe?
No, that was with the that didn't happen too far after the town was incorporated. They went on strike because there was a recession right afterwards. Yeah, an economic depression in 1983. So here you are, you're a worker, you moved to this town. The town is owned by Pullman. And then during the Depression, what Pullman did was cut wages, but the rent stayed the same. So people weren't able to afford to live in the town, that this self-sustaining town, this urban planning masterpiece, really never really got a chance to flourish. Marketing, luxury, transformation. So this I didn't know. Even though they stopped producing sleeping cars in the 50s. So this was still a factory up until the 80s. I don't know that. And the Pullman Porters. Which my great-great-grandfather was. There's A. Philip Randolph, the Pullman Porters Union president. There's actually a museum I had earlier in the video. It has more information about that. You've been to the museum, right? The Pullman Porter Museum? Or there's a Obama sign in the making the, what was it? National, I don't think it was the national park, but it was preservation of the Pullman area. Other than that, they would have burned all of this stuff down, or tore it down, I mean. Here's the gift shop. So as you can see, this is a small portion of the building, and I'm not sure like what the rest of the building takes up. So what is the rest of the building? The space for the
Currently, so the spaces that are still like, obviously we have this main first floor for our visitor center and exhibit hall. To the left, you might have seen that like garage door in there.
Okay.
Somewhat of that. That's actually connecting to the front erecting shops that are owned by the state. They're currently renovating it.
Oh, okay, they're still renovating.
Not
it.
available. As well as like the other floors that we have here are also just still haven't been fully transformed yet.
Still in process. Yeah.
But otherwise, it's not open for the visitors at the moment.
Okay.
But hopefully, we can
later on.
have some new.
It looks like an observation, or potential observation deck at the top of the clock tower. Have you been around in other parts of the building?
I have been up to both floors and then also been into the erector shops.
Yeah. Cool.
Good space. Hopefully we can make good use of it.
Yeah.